We live in a generation that has become so educated yet uneducated at the same time. More than ever, there is an increasing amount of students dropping out of school, and it's not seen as a crime. Students who drop out of high school will earn roughly $2,000 less than a high school graduate, and almost nearly $1 million less than a college graduate who is admit they won't let society decide or control the future simply because they were passionate. Dropping out of school is not a crime, but interesting enough, more than 75% of those who drop out resort to committing crime. We thought the hashtag relationship goals because simply this is what we are aspiring to be or have. Girls want big booties and big breasts, expecting men to respect them because of their features, not knowing that to him they're just another one of his booty calls, because he's nothing but a cheater. Guys don't respect women, they'd rather have a ride or die, because they know any trouble they get in could be covered with a lie. There would be nothing for them to deny. They'd know that no matter what they do, they'll get by. We live in a generation where our goals are to have what we see other people have. We don't seem to have any life goals, career goals. This is a generation that has lost the meaning of oral communication because we are blind and have no identification that our participation is a representation of who we are and what we want in life. This generation has been addicts to a drug that gets stronger and stronger as the days go on. People can't seem to lose interest in it because it seems like every time someone tries to get rid of its dangerous powers, the grip tightens and tightens, similar to that of a python. Every day it provides people with more and more of the satisfaction they are seeking, showing no signs of slowing down its toxic consumption of mankind. It has become a mastermind that has made us blind because we don't see that with it our lives have become predesigned. This generation has become an addict to technology. Kids are more concerned about their phones than interacting with loved ones. Technology has possessed the powers of connecting us with one another, yet disconnecting us even further. We sit at home posing selfies, hashtag goals for hours, not realizing that we're losing the one thing we can't get back: time. Time is something that waits for no one, and yet we waste it away watching 6-second videos, retweeting pointless memes, or even posting worthless statuses. This generation has become so technologically advanced that we have lost the ability to perform little tasks without the need of technology. During our younger years of schools, we were taught the simplest things as how to add or multiply, how to properly sound out words, yet it's 2016 I still know people who don't know how to do something as simple as to be able to tell time on an analog clock. You see, this generation might just be the spoiled generation yet. They don't know the meaning of hard work because they don't want to break a sweat. Caring for anyone or anything else doesn't even cross their minds. Seems as if we all develop some sort of invisible blinds. Somehow our world is only filled with eyes. iPhones, iPods, so many eyes. They have forgotten what it means to show care and love one another because we are drowned out to our own lives. We go to dinner or maybe a movie, and more than half the time you see people being solely invested onto their advice rather than having a conversation with their company. Not to say this generation is the worst generation yet, but by the rate of things, won't nothing be but a couple of years by the same routine? We would openly accept the title. It's sad to say that even though we live in the 21st century, we are still slaves. There's only one difference though, and it's that we don't have the chains.